Hey 5/6ers, I'm going to show you in this video how to play colour in fractions. So firstly, I've got my colour pencils here. I've got a dice that I stole from another board game that I've got. I've also got a custom dice that I've made. Now you can print out the version that I've attached to this assignment and use sticky tape to put it all together. You'll notice it's got the question mark and then lots of different denominators on it. You could also use wheeldecide.com, and the way you would do that is to go to wheeldecide.com and modify the wheel to have the different dice spinners in there. So I'm going to have halves and thirds, and I'm going to match it to match that with I'm going to match that with the fractions that I've got here: halves, thirds, quarters, and so on. Okay, but you'll be able to know, you'll know which ones to use from the denominators that are on the dice. Okay, so the aim of what we're doing is for you to develop an understanding of equivalent fractions, and an equivalent fraction is fractions that equal the same amount. So equivalent, equal, kind of similar words there. The same amount, even though they've got a different denominator, and the denominator is the number that's on the bottom. Okay, so you might say half is the same as 2/4, okay, or a third is the same as 2/6, and so on. Okay, so let's play the game. Okay, so I've got my two dice and I roll them up and I've got 3/4. So in what I rolled, I'm going to write 3/4, and I can go up to the quarters here. And I know they're quarters because it's broken into 4, just like the dice says. I'm actually going to write denominator over 4 there to help me understand. And I'm going to colour in 3 of them. Okay, now you can make it a work of art when you're colouring in. I'm just doing it quickly just to demonstrate. 3/4. And what I shaded was 3/4. Now I'm going to roll the dice again. And let's say I get 2/3. Okay, great, 2/3. So I'm changing colour pencil. I've rolled 2/3. Now I don't have to colour in 2/3 up here. So these are the thirds. I might colour in, and I can see 2/3. This is 1/3 and this is 2/3. So I might colour in something that's equal to thirds. So these here, these are sixths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually going to colour in 4/6 because I can see 2/3. This line is the same as 4/6 because that line is in the same spot. So I'm going to colour in 4/6 and 4/6, and I can see now that 2/3 and 4/6 are the same. They're equal. What might happen to you later on is that you might roll 4/3. Okay, so you might have a numerator, which is the number on top, that's bigger than the denominator, and that's fine. I don't want you to be worried about that. Change colours. I've rolled 4/3. Now you might call this an improper fraction or a mixed fraction, because 4/3 is actually bigger than 1. It's more than 1. If I've cut an orange into 3 bits, I've got 4 bits. That means I've got the whole orange plus 1 other third. So 4/3. Now I can come to thirds. I can colour in 3/3. Oh, went a bit outside the lines there. There's my 3/3, but I've got to find another third from somewhere because so far that's only 3. So I know that this is 1/3 here, and I can find that this is also 1/3. So there's 1/3. This is 1/3. So if I colour in these 4/12, that's going to be the same as 1/3. So when I'm writing it, I've coloured in 3/3 plus 4/12, and that's helping me out here. 4/3 is the same as 3/3 plus 4/12. Okay, and the aim of the game is to be the first one to colour in the whole sheet. Now you're going to get to a point where you might not be able to colour in because your board's getting full, or you need 12ths. I need that 12ths because I've only got a few 12ths. See if you can find equivalent fractions to make it work, to somehow fit it in. Otherwise, you may not be able to go, and that's fine too.